Wanted to go ahead and make this tutorial for the Oculus Quest 2 and the game RagnaRock on how to add custom songs. I searched around quite a bit for this, found a couple tutorials. They didn't include all of the information that's needed to make sure that this is going to work on your Quest 2. So I just decided to go ahead and make my own video and help everybody out. So with custom songs on RagnaRock, there's two different websites. You've got RagnaCustoms.com or you can go to RagnaSong.com. Both websites are pretty similar. You download zip files, extract those, and I'll show you all the steps to get that done. There is a couple specific details that are important to make sure that this will work correctly on your Quest 2 and actually be able to show these songs in the game. So let's go ahead and start out with RagnaSong.com. This particular one gives you, recently added, most popular. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom and click See Maps to get even more songs to show up. But let's just start out here. Let's say, let's do this baby metal song right here. You can just click the download right there, or you can click the YouTube button, which is going to open YouTube. Listen to a couple seconds of the song, make sure if you do or don't like it, or listen to the whole thing, whatever. Let's say we do like this particular song. We're just going to go ahead and click the download right there. It's going to show up that it's downloaded that file, which will be a zip file. Now let's check out the other website real quick. This is RagnaCustoms.com. You can search by difficulty and who map being converted or not, last added, most votes, all that good stuff. Let's pick some random one here. Let's do Grail Knights, this one right here. So, differences with this, you can click here to leave some feedback. There's a preview button, of course, copy codes, downloads. Let's say you want to go ahead and preview. The difference with this website is it'll actually give you the preview of how the symbols are going to come down and what difficulty levels. So if we're going to play on level 6, we'll click level 6. It's going to automatically start playing the song, and it's going to show you where all of the different beats are going to be with this game. Now if we go up to level 10, it'll do the same thing. Obviously going to be a little bit more difficulty going this way. But we can also click YouTube, of course. That's going to pull up the song in YouTube, allow us to preview it there instead if you don't really care what this symbol orientation coming up is. But let's go ahead and say we want to download this one. You can, of course, do it from the last page as well, but I'm just going to do it from here. Now we have that download. So in downloads, we have 81, and we have this one. So we're going to go ahead and extract those right to the same folder. Now, there's a few things with this. Files that you put into the Quest 2 under RagnaRock cannot have numbers, and they cannot have spaces, and they cannot be double deep files. So you can't have one that says my folder, and then my songs, and then favorite songs, or whatever else. You can't multi-layer these files or they don't show up. So going into it, we're going to check that. Sure enough, we have a double layer file, because originally we had to go into 81, and then we had to go into baby metal, but it's only duplicates. So right here's all the song information. So we're going to go back one, and we're going to pull this file out and go into downloads. We're going to go ahead and delete the 81 because that was the double file, and we do not want that. Now we're going to check this one. Sure enough, double deep file again. We'll pull that one out. Go ahead and delete it. So here's our two custom songs we're going to add into the Quest. So at this point, you'll want to turn your Quest on. You'll want to plug that Quest into a USB cable that's connected to the computer. And at that time, the Quest is going to pop up with a warning asking you to allow access to data. And it'll say the connected device will be allowed to access files on this headset. You're going to go ahead and click Allow. At that point, you're going to notice that the Quest 2 pops up right here. We're going to go ahead and open that up, go into internal storage, going to go to Android, data. We're going to go into RagnaRock Quest right here. We're going to go into Files, UE4 game, RagnaRock again, and again save files. Now, when I very first did this, custom songs did not show up in here. So you're going to have to right click, you're going to click new folder, and then you're going to name it exactly that. Custom with a capital C, no space, and songs with a capital S. open this up, and then here's the custom songs I've already added. None of these folders start with a number. None of these folders have spaces between the names, and none of them are duplicated that are in here. That is extremely important, otherwise the songs do not show up in RagnaRock. So we're going to go back to our downloads real quick. We're going to add in these 2 files that we have here for the custom songs. There goes the first one, and there goes the second one. I think I just dumped that inside. Oh, maybe it didn't go. Yeah. Delete that duplicate out of there. All right, so here's all the songs. Again, make sure that you're in the save file, that you create a folder that says custom songs, capital C, capital S, no spaces. Make sure that none of your files have spaces, none of them have numbers, and none of them have duplicate double layered folders. So there cannot be a folder inside of like this Green Day Holiday that says something else, and then you open it up and then it has these files. It's got to be one file deep inside of custom songs. And after that, unplug your Quest, turn it on, open up RagnaRock, and all of your new songs that you've added will show up in there.